Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Today, I'm going to ask Spirit, what is next in love? What's going on in any connections around you? What does Spirit have for you? Let's see what Spirit's saying. What are the cards saying? Spirit, if anybody is listening to this message right now, what do you want them to hear? What is important for them to know? What is the energy around them? I am listening for you now. Self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, some shadow work, self-appreciation, loving yourself first. Absolutely. I hate to say put yourself first, but put yourself first. Like that's the most important thing. Sometimes we put others before ourselves, but you've got to take care of yourself first. So very important. I have a death. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. But for every ending, there's a new beginning. For those of you that are struggling with a relationship being over, try to just look at where you're headed. Try to look at what else Spirit has for you. And maybe you aren't even ready for that yet. But it is a feeling of when you're ready, you'll be able to pick up and move on. But if you're thinking about somebody and you think they're coming back, it could be Spirit's way of saying today they're not coming back and they have something better for you. I have a picture, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. They're saying make new memories. It's okay to look at pictures. It's okay to miss somebody. It's okay to have somebody from your past that you think of fondly, or you have very nostalgic memories of them. But go out there and start to make some new memories is how I feel. And paradise, they want you to be happy. They want you to be filled with joy. They want playfulness to come back. They want you to enjoy each other. And they want you to be in that honeymoon phase again. So think about what's ahead is really how it's coming into me right now. They want you to think about what is ahead. They're giving you a feeling of grounding, also stability, security, growth. So if you are feeling, I don't know what's coming next, or I don't know what is, where I'm supposed to go next, or what's supposed to happen next, Spirit's going to, help you put your feet back on the ground and help you feel grounded again. So if your emotions are a little bit all over the place, you've had some kind of loss recently, or you're still struggling with the past, just know we're moving towards happiness and joy, and that is what they want to talk to you about today. Spirit, please share with me for my Sagittarius. What is it that you want them to know? What is this joy? What is this stability that you have for us? Four of Wands. Gorgeous. Four of Wands is my stability. That's my marriage card. That's my building a future, putting down a foundation. I love this card in particular because look at the little path leading to this castle, and I just look happy. So, something that's very stable, very secure, happy home. I have a 10 of Pentacles. There's my security. There's my settling down. 9 of Wands. I feel like I've traveled a long road to get here, but happiness doesn't come all at once. I have a sudden shift in your energy. I like that. I like the feeling of I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but I also feel like this change is coming. All right. So if you don't have what you want, you're not with the person that you want, or you are with a person that you'd like to see something move forward. I feel the change is coming. So let's ask Spirit more about that. Spirit, tell me about this change. What is this change moving quickly in my direction? Tell me. I have a Magician. Somebody putting energy into this connection, trusting your intuition. Oh, I like that. That High Priestess, and I have an 8 of Swords. Letting go. All right, so the key here is for you to let go. And I feel like Spirit's putting somebody new in front of you, and it's almost a choice. It's like the choice is yours. You can either hold on to somebody that you've been thinking of for a while, hoping that they'll come back or things are going to change, or you can start to open your eyes to what Spirit is putting in front of you. They're putting some new feelings in front of you. They're trying to open you up, okay? You've got this new Page of Cups, optimism, Knight of Cups. Somebody is pursuing you. So for those of you that are struggling with, I still have feelings for my person. I was hoping they want to come back. I'm just waiting for things to change. You may be shocked at what Spirit has for you, okay? So the choice is yours, is how I feel. I feel like you have to open your eyes to what Spirit and who is Spirit putting in front of you. Whoever Spirit's putting in front of you, I can tell you right now, they have romantic feelings for you, all right? They have either a crush on you, they are checking you out, but the bottom line is they have romantic feelings for you, and I feel like they're going out of their way to show you. They could be flirting with you. They could start flirting with you any day now if this hasn't arrived yet. But it is a feeling of it's right in front of you, and Spirit's going to say, hey, look at the person who keeps flirting with you, wants to talk, is trying to get your attention, wants to spend some time with you. The best thing that ever happened to you could be right in front of your eyes. So be aware of what's going on around you, for sure. Kind of a wow factor. I think this person really has the hots for you, to tell you the truth. I think this person's going to come on pretty strong, whether it's flirting, reaching out, texting, trying to seduce you. But I do feel like they have the hots for you. And don't be surprised if they are coming on strong. So, because I do feel that change coming in your energy, that everything just suddenly shifting, just like a whole universal shift. Seeing the light. Sometimes it's as simple as you look at somebody and you make that eye contact, and all of a sudden you're mesmerized. You realize that there's more going on here than what you thought it was. So look into somebody's eyes for me. And if you get that kind of wow factor, or you get that moment, I don't know how to describe that moment other than when I looked in their eyes, I felt something. Then I'm going to say this is worth pursuing. I have support. I feel like you're not alone. Okay. The water energy, this emotion going. I have an infinity symbol. You're not alone. Just keep going. The emotions are flowing is how that's coming into me. And then your heart will tell you the truth. I love this. Like, your heart is going to tell you where to go. So this is your choice. This is your choice. Some of us hold on to feelings from our past because we just want it back. We would love to have that person come back again. Others of you are saying, no way, I don't want that person back. But for those of you that struggle with, I've got one foot in my past and I'm trying to move on, I want you to keep your eyes open for what Spirit has for you, because what will happen is somebody's going to be put in front of you and your heart will know that it's time to move on, that there's something else for you. And that past will be fond memories and nostalgic memories and become part of just your history. But right now, the choice is yours, is how I feel. I have an Ace of Wands, gorgeous. So there's the passion coming in. I have a 9 of Pentacles. Look at, he feels secure. He's swimming and floating, but he's surrounded by sharks. You can see the fins. But he looks pretty secure. He doesn't feel like he's going to be attacked. So this person's very secure in themselves. And if they're coming towards you and they're complimenting you and they're flirting with you, and what did I say? They definitely have romantic feelings for you, that they're pretty confident. They're pretty confident, this person. I have an 8 of Pentacles. They want to build upon something. I also could be connected to work. It could be somebody that, you're crossing paths at work or work related things, that somehow you guys have crossed paths. And then there's this attraction there, and I'm not a big advocate for dating somebody at work, but for some of you, it could be how you've met. You just happen to meet in a work environment. So that could be going on. There's the struggle. There's the battle. A little bit of I'm fighting myself. Okay. I'm not fighting with anybody else. I'm fighting with my own fears of starting over, or what if I get hurt again? Or what if this isn't the right one? Or what if this person only wants one thing? Whatever those inner battles that we all have. So just work through those. If you struggle with those, ask Spirit for help and guidance. Please help release this for me. Please help me see clearly. Please help me, determine what's best for me, what's best for my future self, all of those things. So 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you can get through anything. Like I do feel like you're remembering the struggle of a past relationship, that, I went through hell with somebody. I was by their side. I did everything with them. I did all the right things, and I still struggled. Okay. It still didn't work out the way it wanted to. So, well, what you did learn is that you can survive any relationship, that you are still loving and capable of loving and being loved, and that you're safe and you're secure, and that passion is coming. So you did learn from all of those things. I have a 7 of Cups. Spirit's going to put different people in front of you. Trust me, you're going to have some choices. I have a 4 of Cups. You may be just waiting. A little bit of apathy coming into me, like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. But you're not going to have control over it, because this person's going to come towards you. Okay. This person's probably going to see you first, and they're going to charge your way, is how I feel. So you're not going to have any say. It's not like you're going to say, oh, I don't think I want to be in a relationship right now. I think this person's going to, pursue you, I guess, hit on you, try to seduce you, flirt with you, something like that. But I don't think you're going to have any say for it, because that Knight of Wands is taking this leap of faith and charging right towards you. So we'll just take it for what it is. Let's see what they're thinking and feeling. All I ever wanted and needed is you. Somebody who really wants you. Beautiful. I wasn't looking for this. I don't know how to deal with this. I feel like that's your energy. This person comes charging into your life. You weren't quite ready. You weren't out there looking. You weren't saying, I'm looking for Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. I just feel like they were just put in front of you, and it just kind of organically unfolds. So that's great. Trust your intuition. Trust that eye contact. There's something about that eye contact that has significance. Like the first time I saw you, the first time I looked in your eyes, like there's something big with that. Easier to stay away. It's easier to stay away now than lose you later. So we have some fear of, I don't want to go through what I went through with somebody else. I'd rather have nothing. I'd rather not be in a relationship than be hurt again, which really isn't a good way to live your life, because we all are supposed to love and be loved in this universe. So you want to be able to move on and love again, and not worry about, losing somebody in the future. We're talking about, this is a new connection, relatively new connection, good feelings, somebody who wants to get to know you, certainly attracted to you, and you being available emotionally to be in a relationship. I was not looking for something like this. So a little bit of you pushing this away, and I'm not sure why. I wouldn't push anybody away if you are looking for love, or you think you'd like to be in a long-term relationship, I wouldn't be pushing anybody away. So a little bit of pushing. So then I want you to ask yourself, am I pushing away because of fear? Am I pushing away because I don't want to put the effort into it and be disappointed? So that's a little bit of shadow work, which is what we had in the beginning. Spirit had said they wanted you to do some, where's that card? They wanted you to do some self-worth and evaluation, and they wanted you to do a little bit of shadow work. So ask yourself some of those really hard questions, like, why do I find myself pushing away people who are attracted to me or who would be interested in me? So I want you to be aware of that. Our connection is so beautiful, but it's also painful and confusing as hell. I don't want to be in a confusing connection. I want to be in a connection where I understand where we're headed. And I want to be, and this could be, I just have a lot of mixed emotions. I'm still getting over my ex. I'm having a hard time moving forward. I like being with you, but so we've got to work through some of those pain, some of that pain. I love your sense of humor. Start with having fun. Start with having fun. Start with just going out there and having a good time with another human being and getting to know them and see where it goes. You're like my long lost best friend. Go out there and find your best friend. Your soulmate, I can guarantee you, is going to be your best friend. The person that you share your life with will be your best friend. So that is what we want. Thank you, Spirit. We need that. Spirit, what else do you have for us? What do you want my Sagittarius to learn from this reading? What is important around them? Four of Pentacles, you are guarding yourself, at least in this reading. I don't know if you do that often, but today I'm feeling that you're guarding yourself and Spirit's asking you to open up. Everything is okay. You're being protected. You are secure. You're in a better place. You're not the person that you were years ago, heading into another relationship or starting this new relationship. So it's okay. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to let down your guard. All of those things Spirit wants you to know. You've met your person. Look at this. Two of Cups. Gorgeous. I love this. I feel like I'm having fun with this person. Four of Wands. I have a celebration with this person, a future with this person, and it is a new beginning. They want you to get excited about this new journey. Look at, she's packing her bags. I'm ready to go. I want to take off. Like, I've met my person. So sometimes it's not easy starting over for those of you that have had long-term relationships, or you were married once before and this would be another significant relationship, something like that. But there are promises of love again, and an Ace of Cups at the bottom of your deck is certainly a promise of love again. So that Ace comes into us as a gift. It's being handed to us. And it is Spirit's way of saying we have such capacity in our lifetimes to love. Do not be surprised that this person is charging towards you. Here's the Knight of Cups again in a different deck. And so they're saying the same things to me over and over again. Somebody wants to come towards you and they're asking you to let down your guard, open up your heart, be open to literally what's being put in front of you, because this change is coming one way or another, and this person's going to have romantic feelings for you, and they're going to let it be known. So let's see what they say. I'm loyal to you and only you. I want a future with you, even with that Four of Wands again. I've never felt this way before. So here comes this Knight charging in. There's something about you, Spirit just said. There's just something about you. They're attracted to you. You make them laugh. You make them smile. And they're not going to give up on you. They're going to break down that guard. They're going to break through that wall. They're going to open you up again. And they're going to convince you that you want to be with them and you don't want to be thinking about anybody else. So they've never felt this way before. I love that. And I can't believe how I feel when I'm with you. So You're opening up something inside of them. Gorgeous. And I can see myself with you in the future. They're already thinking about, we could make a great couple. We could be really happy together. There's an us. There's a we. So I love when anybody's predicting into the future that you're included in it. So that is gorgeous. I want you to let down your guard just a little bit today. I want you to open up to what Spirit has for you. And I do want you to keep your eyes wide open because this change is coming. With or without you, divine timing is happening. So you might as well enjoy it and go for the ride when it comes. So let's put this out to the universe and ask Spirit to guide you now. I want to thank you, Spirit, for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, so grateful that Spirit brought you here. Thank you. If anyone is interested in a private reading, you can go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com. And thank you to my Sagittarius for all your love and support.